Welcome back. In the hills of northwest Connecticut, resting above the tree line, you might just see a floating trailer on a telephone pole. This is part of a unique art installation, and Taylor Kinsler got a tour from the artist.
It's been called North America's best sculpture park. Hogpen Hill Farms is a 234-acre tree farm with more than 100 works of art on the property. The creative mind behind it is affectionately known as E.T., a fitting nickname for an artist who creates objects that are out of this world.
Every day it's different. The sun's at a different angle. There's a storm.
In the world of Edward Tufte, every day is wild and whimsical.
I'd always been different. My design method is called disjointed incrementalism. That's the technical words for muddling through.
And many of us are just muddling through, running around and rarely stopping to take in the view. But here, you'll want to.
I do a couple major pieces a year, quite big.
Sculptures the size of buildings. It will leave you speechless. And that's kind of the point.
And the most important thing about seeing is not to be ruled by words. Just look.
Looking back on Edward's life is almost as fascinating as the mesmerizing stainless steel surfaces and boulder megaliths that cover this property.
I went to Stanford, I got a master's degree, went to Yale, got a PhD, taught at Princeton for 10 years and for about 20 at Yale.
Becoming an expert in data analysis and visualization.
I'm a co-inventor of the Blue Box, which was to make long-distance phone calls all over the world. Used to do lots of consulting. I worked for President Obama on stimulus money. I did all these books and I wrote them and published them myself, but I got tired of being in flatland.
His influence can be seen in spaces across the country, from companies like Apple to art galleries in the Big Apple, and most recently here on Hogpen Hill Farms.
Obviously, there's rocket science, the Airstream trailer, that has pranky stuff and funny stuff, and it looks like it's out of the 50s with the Airstream, and it's all cozy at night inside. You can see, little lamps inside the thing. And the Bamboosery, both of those are completely and utterly original. The Black Swan, prankish and funny, and most of my pieces, when I first put them in, they get tiny. There's so much space here, but the swan on the water just is up there. Everybody likes it.
While his art was challenging to create, he says the concepts behind them are simple and universal.
It's the object that matters. And so that can work for everybody. And I never in my imagination would know that everybody would come away happy.
In Woodbury, Taylor Kinsler, NBC Connecticut News.